In every 1,000 years, the quiet and sacred village of Ijesa witnessed a miracle that no one could fully explain. They called them the Lights of Ijesa. It was believed that the gods themselves chose certain women, always women in their mid-30s, to carry these miraculous children. One night they would sleep like every other villager, and by the next morning they would awaken with full round bellies, as if months of pregnancy had happened in a single breath of time. The next morning, the chosen women walked out of the huts to the village square, their swollen bellies a sign that the gods had visited Ijesa again. The chief walked up to them, knelt down, and said, "It has begun. The era of the light has returned." And after the sun disappeared that same day, thunder clapped, chasing the people into their huts. Soon after, the cries of newborn babies echoed across the land. That year, among the chosen women was Mama Tolu. When her time came, something unusual happened. She gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. Tolu could be seen glowing with a soft aura of flames gently around him. The fire did not burn. Instead, it flickered like a living spirit greeting its master. The villagers gasped in amazement. But then Jumoke. There were no flames, no wind, no ripple of power, only a faint crescent birthmark at the back of her small hand. The other mothers exchanged uncertain glances. Had the gods made a mistake? Still, the next day, Ijesa celebrated as it always did. Drums echoed through the land, dancers filled the streets, and the village welcomed the children of light. Years passed, and the children slowly began discovering the powers the gods had placed within them. One by one, their abilities revealed themselves. Kemi discovered she could control the wind. With a simple spin of her hands, the air would swirl around her like invisible dancers. Soji carried the strength of the earth. He could move rock with just a wave of his hand. The soil trembled and stones obeyed his will. Sarah possessed the calm but powerful spirit of water. Making water obey her, floated in the air like a tornado around her. And then there was Tolu, whose power of fire grew stronger every year. One afternoon, he stood proudly before his twin sister. "Watch this, Jumoke," he said with excitement. He lifted his palm and flames appeared, dancing and twisting like a living creature. The other children cheered. Jumoke stared at her own hands. She tried again and again to summon something, anything. Wind, light, water. Nothing happened. The other children ran and played with their powers, but Jumoke felt like she was standing outside their world. Tears filled her eyes.
Why isn't it working?
She ran home and hugged her mother tightly. "Why don't I have powers like them?" she asked softly. Her mother only smiled sadly and held her close. "Maybe your gift just hasn't come yet." Many years later, something strange happened. Deep inside the forest, the very forest where the gods first blessed Ijesa with powers, an ancient tree suddenly split in two. A strange and unsettling aura spread from the forest like a silent storm. Back in the village, chaos began. The children of light lost control of their powers. Kemi's winds turned into violent storms, ripping roofs from houses. Soji's earth powers cracked the ground beneath the village. Sarah's waters flooded the streets, and Tolu's flames burned wildly, destroying everything around him. The children screamed as they struggled to control the very powers they once celebrated. But one person remained untouched. Jumuki. Her body felt calm while all the others raged with uncontrollable energy. An old elder in the village, the wisest man in Ijesa, called Jumuki to his side. "My child," he said gently, "there is something you must know." He explained that the powers of the children of light came from an ancient balance within the forest, but something had disturbed it. And perhaps, the elder continued, looking deeply at her, the reason you were not given a power like the others is because you were given something far greater. Jumuki's eyes widened. A purpose? The elder slowly pointed toward the forest. Go there, you will find the truth waiting for you. Jumuki walked alone into the forest. The deeper she went, the stranger the air felt. Soon she reached the broken tree. Behind it stood an ancient stone, glowing faintly with unstable energy. The stone looked unbalanced, like something had shifted after centuries of rest. The strange aura pulsed wildly around it. Jumuki slowly approached. Her heart pounded. Then she raised her hand, the one with the crescent birthmark, and gently touched the stone. The moment her palm met the surface, something incredible happened. The wild aura rushed into her body like a powerful river. For a moment the forest exploded with light. Then Jumuki began to glow. Not with fire, not with wind, but with a calm green light. The energy within her spread outward like gentle waves across the land. Back in the village, the raging powers of the children suddenly began to calm down. The wind softened, the earth stopped shaking, the water settled, the flames faded. Jumuki stood in the forest glowing with peaceful energy. She had not been born to command an element. She had been born to balance them all. The strange aura disappeared as her green light restored harmony to the ancient stone. When she returned to the village, the people looked at her with awe. For the first time, they understood. The children of light were powerful, but Jumuki was something more. She was the heart of Ijesa, the one chosen by the gods not to wield power, but to protect the balance of it forever. And from that day forward, the story of the Millennium Miracle changed. Not just the birth of the children of light, but the rise of the girl who held them all together. Jumuki, the true light of Ijesa.